former Green Beret commander who serves on the House Armed Services and Foreign Affairs Committee. We'll get to this frigate that was dispatched by Iran into the Red Sea in just a second. But let me ask you, first of all, for your reaction to this news out of Lebanon that Saleh Harouri was killed by the IDF, or we don't know if it was the IDF specifically, because Netanyahu gave instructions to the Mossad to take care of Hamas leaders the world over, wherever they were. This would appear to be a big move by Israel, and one that may inflame tensions on the Lebanese side of the border. What do you think?
Yeah, John, this is a very big deal. This was the deputy commander. He was a specially designated terrorist by the United States with a $5 million bounty on his head. And if I were any Hamas leader right now, whether you're in Turkey, Beirut, or elsewhere, I would not sleep well at night. The Israelis will hunt them down. I'll remind everyone of after the 1972 Summer Olympics, hostage taking and the killing of 11 Israeli athletes in Munich. The Israelis took literally decades to hunt the perpetrators down around the world. They have every right to do this, just as we had every right to hunt down the leadership of al-Qaeda after the 9/11 strikes. So this is the type of signal and the type of operation and the type of boldness I think we need to see, because this sends the signal to terrorists around the world that they're not going to continue to get away with attacks like October 7th, which Hamas has promised and pledged to continue to do. This is how you take down their capabilities. And as long as they're worried about where they are going to sleep at night, they don't have time to plot and plan like this leader did in the run-up to October 7th. This is how you keep a lid on terrorism. You keep a boot on their neck.
Yeah, and yet the masterminds of the October 7th attack, Yahya Sinwar and Mohammed Deif, both of Hamas, continue to be location unknown. Let's want to move south to the Red Sea. Iran has dispatched this frigate, the Al-Borz, to the Red Sea in response to the U.S. taking out a number of Houthis and the boats that they were in as they were trying to take over a commercial cargo ship. This ship is 56 years old, but it does carry 8 anti-ship cruise missiles and a number of torpedoes as well. Can you give us some idea of what kind of threat this would represent to U.S. ships in the region?
John, I'm really not that concerned about the capabilities of this ship. I mean, the Iranian Navy is old, it's decrepit, it's not very capable. And I fear, though, that this is a bit of a bluff on Tehran's standpoint, because the Biden administration continues to broadcast their fear, the White House's fear, of any type of escalation. That is interpreted by Tehran as opportunity. And every time that we establish some type of red line but then pull back from it, Tehran is going to push further. This is a step in that direction. We have to sometimes escalate to de-escalate.
All right. Well, we'll keep watching this to see if the tensions increase or if they decrease. But I imagine it's probably going to be the former rather than the latter. Congressman Michael Waltz, thanks for joining us. Appreciate it.
All right. Thanks, John.